Transaction coordination? What are they doing? Hey, it's Steve Volkers, Strategic Innovation Consultant in Real Estate, talking about the disclosure form. And on that little disclosure form, we've gone through buyer agency, listing agency, and dual agency really quickly, but transaction coordination is a little line on the bottom. And what is that? What do they do? So a transaction coordination is me, a real estate professional that you could hire. You could hire, obviously, any transaction coordinator of a real estate agent, and they would have to be allowed to ultimately help you with the transaction. It's just the transaction part. So they can't negotiate for you. What they do is really push papers. So you have a cousin that wants to sell their house and you decided you want to buy your cousin's house. I like cousins for some reason, so I'm just bringing them up. So ultimately, what you're going to do is you're going to call a real estate professional and say, hey, can you help me with the paperwork? Really, that's it. So I'm going to send contracts. We're going to work through the agreement that you guys have already established. I can't negotiate for you. You haven't hired me as a buyer agent. You haven't hired me to be your listing agent. So I'm not representing anybody. I'm just helping you facilitate the transaction or coordinate the transaction coordinator. And then I'm going to help get it over to the title company, get the title ordered, and make sure that the process works smoothly to get you to close. If any hiccups come up, though, I don't represent either of you. Please remember that you represent each other. You guys are only responsible for yourselves. So if something goes, that doesn't mean that I'm going to jump in to save the day. It just means that I'm going to be here to make sure that you guys can figure out what's next to get it to close. That's transaction coordination. Doesn't cost as much, but it might not help you if you're not represented. So think about all the different ways and ask your real estate professional to disclose agency relationship to you. Thanks. I'm Steve Volkers, and I'm out.